Hey, what is going on, fellow truth lovers? And welcome back to Unfortunately Outside the Courtroom yet again. So what's going on here? Oh yeah, Sholmes is equally as bored as us, right? We've had no work going on recently, from what I vaguely remember. Oh wow, we're starting off pretty serious. Wanting to die. You seem to be very unhappy this morning. What's happened? It used to be the case that in my hands, this violin sung like the dawn chorus. Its melissonant tones would make flowers bloom. What? It would? What's he on about? But now, the muses are unamused with me. The goddesses of music have thrown me over.
Whatever do you mean?
For hours I have bowed. He's probably saying bowed there actually, on the violin, right? For days even. Through the night I have endeavoured to no avail. That sound, my tone, is lost. That brilliant, clear, unwavering tone, gone forever. No more recitals of unbridled emotion.
Well, you haven't been practicing much lately, have you?
Don't worry, I'm sure it will come back to you in time. Heed my words. The goddesses of the arts are fickle. One day they bestow genius on a man. The next, they unmercifully withdraw it. Oh dear. Ah! Why is this happening to me? If they take the turn I have from the violin from me, what is left, for pity's sake? What is left? Oh man, so he doesn't care about his mind for detective work at all. He's just like, if I can't play the violin, what's the point in life? Deduction perhaps? Isn't that what you're known for? Aha, no secret third option yet. So, the missing machine. Not a bad tune inside Sholmes' house.
I don't like to pry, but...
Where is your gimmick?
Your desk looks rather empty today.
Ah, well done. Your observational skills do you credit.
Oh no, they pale into insignificance when compared with yours.
You'd struggle not to notice, wouldn't you?
You mean Hurley's great analytoscope? That's at Windybank's now.
Sorry, it's at a windy bank.
No, Windybank's, the pawnbrokery. What?
You mean you've pawned that enormous machine of yours? It has some considerable value, you see. Quite undeservingly.
But isn't it a very important machine for your work?
Oh man, is he struggling to pay the rent? I suppose if you got no work, makes sense.
I do wish you had consulted us if your situation had become so desperate. I should have gladly passed what little income I have to you.
What? That's not the answer. Dear madam, things are far from desperate.
But the pawnbroker has your wonderful machine. How can it be anything but desperate?
Making use of a pawnbrokery is quite ordinary here in London, I assure you. It is? It doesn't sound ordinary at all. It would seem that neither of you fully understand how pawnbroking works. Oh, what's to understand exactly? Here we go. Tell us. You silly man, tell us. What did you mean when you said we didn't understand how it works? To the people of London, pawnbrokeries are akin to banks.
Banks?
What? On Mondays, merchants relinquish their finest jackets and trappings to their pawnbroker of choice. With the money they receive in return, they are able to trade happily through the week.
And then on Saturdays, they go to recover their things using the money they've earned. I had no idea. This has been a fascinating lesson for us.
It's a bad cycle to live in, though. Because what they fail to mention is if someone goes into the pawnbrokeries midweek and goes, I really like that jacket, I'll take it, then you're screwed.
Everyone does it, you see, especially people in inner London.
And should they have money to spare, they would purchase another fine jacket. Not to wear, obviously, but to pawn, should the need arise.
Oh, how ingenious. So, whenever we have something that's getting in the way, we leave it at Windybanks, you see.
A pawnbrokery can be thought of as an extremely secure vault. Not secure. Who would have thought that even pawnbrokers are different here in Great Britain?
Of course, you have to watch Hurley with it. Sometimes he pawns things he really shouldn't. Don't you?
No answer, yo. What does it matter? The world is dead to me now. And we're done. Okay. Okay, so we can look around. That is how you get all the clues, right? Let's have a look at this while she's not there. I don't think we got to do that last time. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Iris doing much writing recently, but there's paper already set up in the typewriter. Look, as if she's about to start.
That reminds me, when I mentioned that Iris was in the process of writing a full-fledged novel, he was most impressed.
Ah, yes.
That's what I'll be doing too once I'm back in Japan, he said through tightly clenched fists and teeth.
Damn. Yeah, that'll do. Let's talk to her. Of course. So. Oh, what? She's behind him, but you can't talk to her? Let's move out. Autobots, let's go. Damn. What to do? Help me, girl.
Can it really be that we've been in Great Britain for 2 months already?
Yeah, it's gone by in a flash, hasn't it?
And what an English gentleman you've...
You trailed off there.
I'm so sorry. When I thought it through, I realised it's not at all true, actually. I simply don't feel that any Britishness has really rubbed off on you.
Nor you, to be honest.
Well, that's obviously because...
Yeah, I know. Without a doubt, it's your kimono. It most certainly stands out.
I do adore the attire of English ladies. It's quite delightful. But somehow, I just don't feel ready to abandon my Japanese dress just yet.
Wonder how she'd look in Western clothes. That'd be interesting to see. That didn't tell me anything about what to do. Shit. Can we give her a gimmick? Nope. Right, I guess we'll have to actually examine. Probably not much point in examining stuff here at home. So this is the tea that she brought with her from Japan. Let's hope she hasn't noticed me slipping sugar and milk into my cup when she makes it. It's just so bitter.
Tea is a drink to be enjoyed. You really don't have to force yourself to drink it, you know. I don't like to see you screw up your face, so.
She knows. Give me that shovel. I've investigated thoroughly, but I can't find it. What? The shovel man. There we are. Or spade. There we are. That spade has been in here since we started renting the place. Pick it up.
Oh, that's not a spade. It's a shovel.
Okay. No, shovels are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a spade.
No, spades are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a shovel.
I don't want to dig a hole for myself, so let's leave it. Oh, this is... Oh, yo! The secret. Ah, this must be the telegram. Let's see. Yo, we're onto something. Ah!
No, you mustn't look at that. Not under any circumstances.
Alright, I won't.
I'm sorry, but you can be very mischievous at times.
Then put the telegram away if you don't want people looking at it. That is a good point. The door. Is that just a toilet? Do you know, I've never seen inside your room there. I've never even peeked inside.
I should think so too. A young maiden's private chamber is a place of bittersweet secrets, you know.
Whatever you say, young maiden. Right. Let me guess, at some point something happens where she is in a different place to us. Like, I don't know, she stays at Sherlock's to help him with something. So then we can quickly run back here and have a peek. It's just a load of old books. Let's get out of here for now. Worst case, we'll come back, but yeah. Let's get looking. Okay. Look at his desk, it's completely clear. Isn't that an enormous machine usually on it?
We can never hope to understand what goes on in the great detective's mind. Why, next time we're invited, we may find he's vacated the entire suite.
That's scarily plausible, actually. Sure. Nice, done one already. We've looked at that in the past, so that shouldn't be relevant. The globe. Oh wait, the paper's on the floor. Maybe? No. Ding, 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 ding. Anything in the mail? The fire's burning comfortably in the grate again today. It's a very different feeling to a Japanese hibachi somehow.
Oh, look at that photographic print of a lady displayed on the mantelpiece. Could it be? Yes, it must be. It's the woman. Oh, how exciting.
Is that supposed to mean something to me? Okay. Did not seem to mean anything. We got equations. Dagnabbit, I don't know. Oh, what if we just look at Iris? Would that do anything for us? Ah, that's how you talk to her. Wagga hi. His cat seems to have settled into his new home then.
Oh yes, and I've become very attached to little Waggy.
It would appear his previous owner is completely forgotten to him. Cats are unfeeling creatures. Their muse as empty as the hearts of the muses. Damn, he's so miserable. What's up, little kitty?
If he had no intention of taking Waggy back to Japan, I wonder why he kept him in the first place.
I expect he would have taken him if he could, but pets are strictly forbidden aboard steamships in our experience.
And for good reason. Terrible things can happen if the rules of passage are not obeyed. Well, I don't mind, because Waggy is adorable.
He shakes his ear. Such damn good animating. Yeah, he really is. Oh yeah, what about the door? I don't remember seeing that tiny thing in the main door before. Where did that come from?
Oh, you noticed? You are observant, Bruno.
Oh yo, look, I used this. It's the cat door gun.
It's my latest invention.
What is that?
I call it the cat flapper mat.
Right, that's what it says on the tin.
Gosh, a machine for making doors just for cats? That's right, it can make a cat flap for a little furry friend like Waggy in seconds. And it can do it in any door at all, no matter what it's made of. It's very powerful, you see.
Nice! Hopefully we get to use that gimmick for something later on. Although I suppose that might technically be breaking and entering, which isn't what a lawyer should be doing. Wouldn't it have been quicker just to make the cat flap rather than making a machine to make the cat flap?
Well, yes, maybe, but now I can make cat flaps anywhere I like. Oh, I think it's wonderful. You must make one for us in the door of our office upstairs.
She really knows how to come up with unconventional inventions, this girl. Uh-oh. Hey, this sounds like progression.
Oh, what was that?
Wagga hi. Cat, what are you doing? What was that?
Oh no! Wagahai's tangled up in your violin.
Oh, yo, no more violin.
I think he thinks it's a toy.
No, what's he doing to it? Why's she crying?
Oh dear, his precious violin.
Why should I care? What? I shouldn't be surprised if the cat is a more accomplished musician than I now. Well, that was just a big bag of noise.
He really is in poor spirits, isn't he? Well, anyway, I'll put it back where it lives, shall I?
Out of the cat's reach, if possible. Maybe we should assess the damage. Yeah, give me that violin. Where does it normally live? Found it. So this is a violin, is it? It's a Stradivarius, one of the finest violins in the world, made by the renowned Italian luthier Antonio Stradivari. Oh, I see. It doesn't really look like anything special to me. I see a big old string poking out the top though, that can't be good. I happened upon it covered in dust, languishing in a pawn shop down a nondescript back alley. Yeah, but what if that was a merchant who traded his violin in just so he could trade for the week and Sholmes is like, I'll have that nice. The broker had no idea of its value, so I was able to purchase it for a mere 55 shillings. Wait, isn't that hella money? How honourable of you. And until today, it has been my faithful companion in every great Paganini-inspired performance I have made. I ask you, is there a reason to live in a world devoid of music? To tolerate this blanched existence? No. There is none. Okay. Oh, music stopped. Progression confirmed. What, dear madam, what? My thoughts are preoccupied with fancies of release from this dull routine.
Well, it's about the violin. It looks very different to normal, don't you think?
What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean?
Oh, Susie's right. Yes, the tone of the wood is completely different.
What would you mean by tone? In that context, colour, I guess, right? Or maybe like the violin now sounds off, like a musical tone? Weird.
And that's not all. I'm sure there was no crack here before.
I guess she's on about the bottom right. Looks like quite a long split. Wait, it's not even the right size, is it? It's a different violin. What's this? Slap that book, honey. Do it. She didn't do it.
I'm terribly sorry to have to tell you this, but that instrument isn't a violin at all.
Then what? There we are.
I believe It's an entirely different instrument called a viola.
What? What? What?
Oh, are you alright?
You're right. You are quite right. Oh, man. Damn you, Sholmes' voice. So tickly. This isn't my faithful violin. So what, pray, is this piece of stringed flotsam? Not your faithful performing partner, then? He didn't notice as he was playing it? Ah, I see what must have happened. You do?
This is just a simple mix-up.
It sounds like she might be able to tell us exactly what's happened if we ask her. Okay. Where is she? Watch, I can tell you everything that happened and then just disappears off screen. What? Wagga high mix-up. What did you mean by a mix-up?
Well, you see, this this viola, I mean, was at Windybanks until last week. At the pawnbroker's.
Not his beloved musical partner. So that'll be why he's like, the gods and fate have forsaken me, my muse is gone, I sound bullshit. It's like, yeah, you're playing a different instrument, you fuck. There is a proverb from the East with which you are no doubt familiar, my dear fellows. Always let a beloved child travel.
Yes, indeed.
So you sent your beloved violin to the pawnbrokers in the hope that it would experience personal growth.
Oh, what a wonderful idea.
Last week I pawned my great analytoscope in order to release my precious instrument. But it would appear Mr. Windybank mistakenly furnished me with this tawdry fiddle instead. But my ears cannot be deceived by the hollow timbre of this piece of timber. Ah, I see what you did there. No, but your every sense was deceived by the fact that it just had strings. A fine state of affairs this is, and why I always say, never trust a pawnbroker. They will try to fiddle you every time. Enough of the fiddle jokes, get on with it.
But earlier you told us you could think of a pawnbrokery as an extremely secure vault.
Ah, lad, so what? Come, dilly-dallying will get you nowhere. Sorry? He's like, shit, we gotta go pawnbrokers, what are you doing? Crunching your toast with that vacant aspect, fretting your coffee so obtusely. Are you not a little embarrassed by your own conduct, considering the urgency with which we are faced?
We must visit the brokery at once, that's right, isn't it?
Precisely, without a moment's delay. But I haven't finished my bacon and eggs. No, I'm having my bacon, mate. I am having my damn bacon. This is your problem, you go and fix it. My dear fellow, surely you do not still intend to crunch your bacon with an increasingly vacant aspect? To fresh your egg ever more obtusely? Alright, say no more, let's go then. No! Bring the bacon with you!
Don't worry, I'd be happy to heat it up for you again later.
No, reheated eggs? What's that crap? Thank you. As it happens, I am rather curious to see what a British pawnbroker's looks like. Yes, but after bacon! Nice, do we just move? A new location has been added. Baker Street. Cool, let's head up the street. May find an extra clue. Okay, guess not. 221B. I wouldn't have thought there's any point looking around here for now, but if it's a separate area, then I guess at some point someone will be here to talk to or whatever. Or that's where the crime scene will be, just outside the shop. How's that for a guess? 15th April, Winterbank's Pawnbrokery. All the clocks. So this is a British pawnbrokery.
Oh my, there are all sorts of tools and contraptions in here that I've never laid eyes on before.
Ah, and that spark of wonder in your eyes. You can't wait to scour the shelves, can you? I get the impression you enjoy places like this.
Oh yes, I don't know why, but seeing such a lot of things I don't understand is a real thrill for me.
My dear fellows, let us not forget why we are here. Yeah, he's like, this ain't a shopping trip, I need my violin. But he's got the classic jacket back on and he's smiling. Right, let's say the shopkeeper or the pawnbroker turns around and just says, sold that this morning. Gonna call that now. We are calling on matters of business, not pleasure. And clearly he means business too, judging from the spark of fury in his eyes. Mr. Sholmes, sir, welcome back. Did you hear that brazen welcome? Well, yeah, we are potential customers after all. We are disgruntled customers, and it's time to inform him of our ire. Come, the fight is afoot. Hey, there we are. Right, so we could potentially look around here as well. For some reason that immediately stood out. Right, what time are we on? Okay, sort of a minute or two earlier than usual, but I think we'll leave it there for today, guys. We will see what this guy has to say for himself next time, but I'm calling it now. Sholmes will be disappointed by his answer. Yes, only thing that remains left to say is, if you like the looks of any of the suggested videos flooding your screen at this very second, then check some of them out, and more importantly, let me know what you thought, guys, because this has been a long adventure, but I've loved it. Hope you guys have too. Yeah, and this is the final case whenever we get around to actually hearing of any crime happening, so who knows, maybe only another 10 to 15 episodes left at a guess. Yeah, if you've missed any of the Great Ace Attorney playthroughs so far, then catch up. But the main thing is, guys, as always, I hope you're well. Thanks for watching, and see you again next time.